Got you.
All right, Head, my question to you, I've been trying to ask this question. Have you ever been wrong about a record that you said was trash?
Yes.
Okay, what
Which
record?
one?
I didn't say it was trash. I didn't think it was gonna work, and that was Roddy's Die Young.
Okay.
I didn't think it was gonna work because it's an 80 BPM record. This is some DJ shit, but it's an 80 BPM record that's played on a swing. And so when you have records that are 80 BPM, those are considered low mid tempo records, and those don't do well, especially for a record that's starting in mix show from a radio perspective. Mix show records you want to be 90 to about between 90 and like 105 BPM from a rhythmic radio standpoint. What they're not gonna tell you usually is like urban it's 3 tiers of radio that matter to us. There's urban radio, there's rhythm radio, and then there's top 40 radio. So at urban, how they trick you is they be like, oh, we're gonna get you going in all of the urban markets. You think that's a good thing because urban means black to us, but what they don't tell you is you can go #1 on the urban chart and barely chart on the hot 100 because the urban panel on the radio stations don't offer you enough spins to actually matter in the grand scheme of things when it comes to going top 40. A rhythmic panel can garner you enough spins. I think the urban panel max out #1 around 6,000, give or take, and then the rhythmic panel I think you max out around 10,000 spins, and then top 40 you can go up to like 20,000, almost 20,000 spins. If you get a #1 record on rhythmic radio and don't never touch urban radio, you can still crack top 40. So when he put out Die Young, I'm like, bro, you need to play the mix show game because every radio station west. So here's another fun fact for you. The Mississippi River divides the country in half from a radio standpoint. Everything east of the Mississippi is a W station, WKBRP, all that shit. Everything west of the Mississippi River divides you into a K station. So it's KPWR, which is power, KMEL in the Bay. That's how you decide. So if you see a K, you know that radio station is west of the Mississippi River. Sometimes you'll see a Z, like in San Diego, they got Z90. That means they stick. They radio tower is actually in Mexico, right? So what happens is when you are looking at it from a standpoint about records, because all I'm thinking, I don't care about, like, we've been having this debate about hit records and niche rap, and like that's what was 600 or something. I'm like, bro, y'all are even when Lou said earlier about the records, I'm not concerned about the culture or the minutia of the people that fuck with records. I'm playing big game because I need my niggas to get plaques and put numbers on the board. I need Tatiana to work. I got hella calls like, why are you supporting that record? Because I need it to work. Because if you don't continuously create stars from your region, you're gonna dry up, right? That's the advantage that Atlanta have. You see, you got from real. When I had Gucci on our show, bro, I talked to Gucci. You know what Gucci's tree is so crazy? Everybody from Gunna to Thug to Future to Mike Will, then from Mike Will you get Ray Shrimmer. Like his tree is long. We don't have that lineage. So whenever I get an opportunity to get one, I'm gonna go for it every time because we have to continue that lineage. So anyway, the reason why I say I didn't believe in the record is because it's an 80 BPM record in rhythmic radio. All the K stations, even like Power 106, they masquerade as a hip hop station, which they play majority hip hop, but they report rhythmic, and Wack could tell you that. So they report to a rhythmic panel. So does KMEL. Big Von is one of the things up there that's standing in the way between them going completely rhythm and then playing urban records. LMA Boot Up was broke by Big Von in the Bay, which is considered an urban record, and LMA Boot Up is an 82 BPM soul record, but it was played at a rhythmic station, which is so out the box. But it happens every now and then. So when Die Young came, I'm like, I don't think it's gonna work because it's a slow low to mid tempo record. It's heavy melodic, so it almost sounds R&B-ish to the person who's never heard it before. But he's saying street shit, which those 3 things take you out of the rhythmic market in general. So that's kind of like the idea. I mean, that's the long answer, but that's the answer.
No, that's a great answer, bro. Great answer.
That nigga be cooking.
It's a lot of little secrets. Like we call certain people in. It could be the intro. It could be it's taking too long for the song to come on. You know, a lot of y'all be having these beats and it loops, and if y'all don't pay attention, you didn't use 32 seconds on the intro of a beat and you ain't said nothing. All right, well, what you think radio gonna do with that? Right? So when Head comes in, he was like, our ear to like make sure it was structured right. You know, he's the first one that told me, pay attention to YG. He's doing 2-minute songs. It's working for him. He's told me they'll listen to a 2-minute song twice before they'll listen to a 4-minute song once. Attention span is gone. So when you get that type of knowledge and you back in the lab, that means everything.
I was in with Game.
Like
I was in with Game 2 days ago with Gina, and I had to. Game called me yesterday, and he was like, "Man, I'm glad you." I told him you ain't got no slaps. Like you need some shit on there, bro. Like you too. Same thing I told YG. Like you too far on your career to do just art, bro. We need you to. I need you to participate in a real way. I need a plaque or a chart. I need everybody that dropped from here. I either need you to plaque or the chart. You pick whichever one you want to go for.